Hi, I hope you're doing okay. I think that maybe we could all use a little bit of a distraction today, so I'm just gonna play some Sims. I actually haven't even played the last Reaper's Reward event yet. It came out during the Life and Death early access, so I was kind of prioritizing the new pack stuff instead of the base game stuff because I knew that we still had time. So in case you haven't seen this yet, let me catch you up to speed so you know what I'm talking about. The Sims is doing an event called Reaper's Rewards right now, and it's a base game event that gives you the chance to earn some free content. And there's a wide range of what kinds of free content we're talking about here. It ranges from like random little skill books that you only get in one save to actual cool unlocks like new Create a Sim items, there's a new lot trait, and these are things that you'll have forever in every save if you unlock them. So it's essentially a base game update with some new stuff for cast and for build mode, but you have to work for it first. I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about that yet, because I don't love the idea that people can miss out on things like this. It was a 6-week long event, and every week there were new challenges for us to complete, and we're obviously in the final week now. The lucky thing is that even if you missed out on those first weeks, you can still play them. The event doesn't end for about 2 weeks, so you've still got time to catch up and unlock everything if you haven't started it yet. And I would actually encourage you to do that. You can even kind of cheat through some of it if you haven't done it yet. I would just hate for you to miss out on this because it's gonna suck when these things go away and you can never get them again. Look at this Grim Reaper tattoo. You don't want to miss out on the Grim Reaper tattoo. I've been making a little bit of a series as we play through all of these challenges, so I'm gonna link that playlist down below in case you want to go back and catch up on it. I've been playing with this Sim Morgan Shadow and her cat Salem over here in Forgotten Hollow. I know she looks like a ghost right now, but I swear it's temporary. She's not dead. She just had this spectral spritz drink that turned her into a temporary ghost. And the last time I played this was before Life and Death came out, so we've got a lot of new stuff now. There's even like ghost mastery, so maybe I will kill her. It might even be more fun that way. All right, so what's the situation here? The first challenge says the moment of truth. Everything you've learned comes down to this. And the second one says fruits of your labor. You did it, now it's time to celebrate. So I assume that the challenges are just gonna be for us to finish making the ambrosia. We've kind of got all of the ingredients now after the past couple episodes. I've got an angelfish. I was able to get access to a death flower, although I think I might have planted it, so we'll see when it decides to grow. The first thing it wants me to do is read the Ambrosia Society newsletter, which I actually don't have because I got it in a different save. So let me buy a replacement one real quick. This is what I get for waiting so long to play this challenge. I'm like way behind. I was supposed to do this last week. Where's my newsletter? Guys, what if it's broken completely? What do we do then? I don't have any mail. Do I have to wait for the mail to come tomorrow? I'm just gonna go to bed. We also want to visit a bar during Ghost Night, which thankfully happens on Wednesdays. So we've got it tonight in game. It's Wednesday now that she's asleep. Oh, and there's our dad. Well, that was kind of the storyline here, is that we started off with her dad being dead and she wanted to go on this quest to befriend the Grim Reaper and make some ambrosia to bring him back. Oh, she's gonna become a human again. Boring. The mail. What, at 5:30 in the morning? Oh God, okay. Well, I'm sorry to this poor worker. It's a holiday. It's Winterfest. Okay, well, I'm not feeling very festive right now. Not on a day like today. Okay, she's getting the mail. So that means I should have my newsletter, Ambrosia Society newsletter. Okay, read it. Welcome to the final edition of our newsletter. It's time for all your hard work to pay off. Cook ambrosia from the gourmet cooking recipes. Once it's cooked, you can bring a ghost back to life with this magical dish. So our quest is to cook the ambrosia at 5 a.m. Really? Well, let me get some normal food first. This is gonna be like a rather uneventful finale of this. It's gonna take her like 2 seconds. The video ends up being 5 minutes long. No, even if we finish it fast, we'll kind of chat through our final thoughts on the whole system afterward. We don't need to finish it straight away. Okay, cook a gourmet meal. Ambrosia. So I have the angelfish, I've got the potion of youth, I've got the death flower. All of our work over the past few weeks is all amounted to this. So I'm gonna start cooking it. She's cooking the fish right now. When it has me attend Ghost Night, did they think that I'm gonna give this ambrosia to a random ghost? Because I'm not. I'm giving it to my Sim's dad. I'm not just giving it to a guy at Ghost Night, I'll have you know. Oh, look at how fast she made that. Wait, that was it? That was the finale? The moment of truth. Incredible, you did it. It's amazing that this stuff can bring Sims back to life. It's time to make my own version of it. Oh, so he's saying thanks for your help. And then with the expansion pack in Life and Death, you can make Grimbrosia at work. So I guess that kind of explains why they had this be the quest. I sort of thought this whole time that it just was like kind of a way to have players do something they don't do very often. It's like a base game death related thing, so it ties in with the expansion pack release. But also it's really hard to make ambrosia, and a lot of players may have never done it before, so this whole quest was kind of a cool way to teach people about it. But now it's making even more sense thinking about that tie-in with that part of the pack. We just didn't know about that part the last time we played this because the pack wasn't out yet. So that's kind of cool. Although it's a lot harder to make the ambrosia than it is to make the Grimbrosia. To make Grimbrosia, all you have to do is find one of the thingies at work and then make it at work. You don't need any skills, and you can't do anything with it, and only the Grim Reaper can eat it. So the Grimbrosia is like barely a feature. The ambrosia in the base game is a full, complete feature. We've got our event points, and then it says who should eat this ambrosia. My Sim's dad. I've earned enough event points to claim a reward. What do we have? Oh, we've got a bunch of rewards. Okay, claim. I got a sleep replacement potion. I got Jet, the crystal. Prowling papers, the creepy supernatural feline eyes. We got a casket of quiet repose, which is a new base game casket. We don't have any base game ones yet. And I also got a cowplant berry. Oh, that's fun. I think that's the last of the new stuff because the rest of this is just normal. A want refresher, a retrading potion. Yeah, just like regular potions. Although a trash fruit and a death flower are kind of interesting. Well, let's pause for a second and look at these items then, because I'm kind of curious to see them. Obviously, we've got a lot of these potions throughout this event. These are just the things that can like solve your Sim's moodlets, make them not tired anymore. You can just buy these with your reward points from the store. You can also use cheats to do any of these things, so I don't often buy them. The Jet though, this is one of the crystals. It's just a base game crystal, but if you have packs, like if you have crystal creations, this is the one that if you turn it into a crystal and then charge it, you can summon the Grim Reaper, and then your Sim will also always succeed when pleading for somebody's life. So it's kind of a cool, powerful crystal, and it is a little bit hard to find this one. I might actually buy one of those crystal creations tables and then have her do it, because I'm kind of curious to test it out. Oh, and my freezer bony collection is complete. Wait, hold on. I got the glow in the dark freezer bony. They do not fit on here. They don't fit on my mantle at all. That's so bad. Here, maybe I can get a shelf instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oops, placed it wrong. Well, that's kind of a fun little thing to do. They are all different. Like the last one glows in the dark. And they sell for a decent amount. At least the last one does. So that's kind of a cute thing too. Obviously, you're fine if you miss out on that. Like you don't need to have that, but it is fun to have. And I got a second cow plant, so I can come plant that as well. Wait, what if I ate the cake? No, don't do that. Sorry, I don't want her to be a ghost. At least not yet. Not yet. Well, most importantly, we got those cool new eyes. So I'm gonna go into Cass and look at those. And while we're there, maybe I can give her a couple of new outfits because we've got some new life and death stuff that could be kind of fun to use. She's already wearing those new boots that we unlocked. In this outfit, she wears the new pants that we unlocked from the event. Okay, this is the new eye. Whoa, it's kind of scary. Okay, I will say this. I'm a little bit annoyed that it just shows up in the regular eyes category because it looks like all of the special eyes. I'm gonna add a Sim just so I can show you. So make the Sim into a vampire. We'll see all the other options. But the other occult types have more eyes. They have like a whole category of extra eyes. And this one just shows up at the bottom for any Sim. So does that mean that random Sims will spawn with these? Because if that's the case, I am not happy. I do not want that. I do like that anybody can use them, and honestly I would prefer if they made it so these eyes were available to anybody. Like I don't think they need to be locked behind occult types. Honestly, same with skin tones, because there are some extra skin tones that are locked behind aliens. I wish that anybody could use these because there's a couple skin tones that anybody can use, but not all of them. Like those purple ones aren't there. So I wish they would just provide that to everybody in any Sim, as long as the eyes are disabled for random, because I don't want like a randomized Sim to spawn with like creepy glowing red eyes. But if I want to make a Sim that way without cheats or mods, I think I should be able to have a human Sim that has eyes like that. Does that make sense? So actually I take it back. I'm not mad about this being here as long as randomized Sims won't get them, and it's actually making me wish that we had all of this stuff unlocked for everybody. So now I'm just getting greedy, but that's kind of cool. I'm gonna let her keep those because it looks really cool with her makeup. I really like them. Well, let's pick out some cool life and death outfits, like this t-shirt for us to wear. That totally fits with her outfits. Event rewards. I wanna use the shoes. Can I put them on this outfit too? She also has the Grim Reaper tattoo, which I really like. That's my favorite thing out of all of the rewards. I've been using that a lot with my life and death playthroughs. Like one of my Sims is Grimborn. So her, oops, sorry, I gotta get rid of you. So her dad was the Grim Reaper and I gave her the Grim Reaper tattoo. In my head, it's like when somebody gets a mom tattoo, but it's just a picture of the Grim Reaper's face. A little bit creepier than a mom tattoo. A literal photo of the Grim Reaper, but you know, it's fine. Can I plant this back here? Yes, okay. I'm actually gonna fertilize this one. I don't think I can water it. Is it because it's frozen? That's okay. Well, let me just finish cleaning everything up and then we can start making some crystals because the last thing we have to do is go to Ghost Night, but we can't do that until tonight anyway. I guess I'll cut a gemstone. The spire-shaped one with the jet is gonna look cool. Speak of the devil, have you considered a career in the reaping business? Actually, I think I have. I might quit my job. I'm in the criminal career right now, but this seems more fun. You could really make a killing. There's no need for a dead-end job when the Netherworld Department of Death has a robust system of quotas and rewards to ensure that you're always in charge of your own fate. Pick up a scythe and give reaping a swing. I will. I'm joining. Morgan has quit her job at Mob Wives. She decided it was time for a new direction career-wise. Yeah. Now we are working as literal death. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, the Thin Festival is happening too. That's cool. Okay, so here's my thoughts for the next few hours in game. Obviously, tonight we're gonna go to the Ghost Night at the bar. Right now I'm making my little crystal, so we'll test that out. It's also Winterfest, so I'd like to celebrate. Maybe I could decorate for Winterfest. Put up some decorations. We could have like a nice little Winterfest meal. And then I think for the grand finale, we should host a funeral for her dad. Well, you can like gemology, but we'll hold a funeral because then I'll be able to get his ghost out and about with me and we can give him the ambrosia at the funeral. Okay, let me pick this and then I can get the little crystal charging mat. I always forget what it's called. If I search no. Every time I forget the name of this thing. Crystal Creations, Mystical Moonlight Crystal Grid. Mystical Moonlight Crystal Grid. Okay, got it. Well, I'll put that out here too. And I'll leave that jet on there. It won't start charging until tonight, but at least we got that started. Does that say Reap Plant Soul? Are you kidding me? I haven't seen that yet. Oh, I got another death flower. Oh, we can make more ambrosia. Should I plant something silly just so I can test out the reaping of a plant soul? I haven't used the gardening skill yet with this career. Here, I'll even cheat it. Congrats on landing that sweet job. Our dead father being like, you work for death now? Okay, reap plant soul. Am I gonna kill it? Surely not. Oh, I did. Okay. Well, why would I want to do that? And she put the little heart up afterward. What is wrong with you, Morgan? Let me come get some mail. Oh, I've got a soul. I got a soul in the mail. Look at this. I also just got this. This is like the plaque that you get for finishing the Freezer Boney collection. I'm kind of obsessed with that. That's cool. Let me set this ambrosia aside. Maybe I'll cook up a grand meal real quick too. What time does the bar open? It just says visit any bar on a Wednesday night. And obviously the bars are open like 24/7 in The Sims, but when does Ghost Night start? Is it 6 or is it like 8? Oh, hello. We have a guest. Snap has come for emotional support today. Okay, I have grabbed a serving. Who's at the door? Oh, my Sims girlfriend. I forgot about her. Here, I can give you a Winterfest gift. Do you want a Snapdragon? My cat's name is Snap. See, that's lovely. Happy holidays. Oh, I think she liked it. Oh, I don't think that counts as a gift because doesn't that count as giving flowers? Oh, no, it does. Okay, good. Because giving flowers is a separate one that you can choose. That's why I got worried. All right, well, I had a nice day. Did you just try and bite my headphone cord? What do you think you're doing on a day like today after all of this? Hey, by the way, if you haven't seen our previous videos on this series, don't worry about this. Don't worry about it. And don't worry about this either. Just don't look at those, okay? Actually, speaking of which, maybe I could get like a little bit of a line going. I could get myself, stop trying to bite my headphone cord. She never does this. Why is she doing that to me? Maybe I will come eat the cow plant cake just for fun. There you go. Great stuff. Okay, then we can take a shower. She's doing it again. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna take my bath and then I'll go to Ghost Night at the bar. There's a party happening at the Bluffs. No, I got plans already. All right, let's head out. Who's that? Victor Fang. Why are you at my house? Oh, you know what we can do? We can go to the new bar because there's one in Ravenwood. So we can visit the final draft. And then this one should also be Ghost Night. Come on, Ghost Night? Ghost Night. Please visit a bar during Ghost Night. Visit any bar on Wednesday night. Okay, I'm at the bar. Ghost Night? Oh, the afterlife can be tough. Come tell the local bartender all about it and enjoy some discounted libations. It's Ghost Night. I'm at the bar during Ghost Night. Okay, so it does start at 8 p.m. Well, let me come order my favorite drink then, I guess. Do I have to leave and come back? Like, I'm at the bar, but it's not counting. Never scared from the Scare Seeker Lot Challenge. How disappointing, not even one good scare. Hey, that's the first time I've seen a pop pop-up related to the Scare Seeker lot challenge that you unlock. That's also one of the rewards that you can get from this event, and I never get anything from it. So there's something. Okay, I'm gonna try and leave and come back then, because it's not crossing off my visiting of the bar for some reason. So I'm just gonna do a little reload and see what happens. Maybe I'll bring Blair. We might as well this time. If I have to reload it, I might as well make more fun out of it. Maybe we could woohoo in a crypt after this. Snap, you gotta be careful. You're stepping on the keyboard. Okay, I have visit a bar during ghost night. Why isn't it crossing it off? Why? There's not even any ghosts. What do I do about this? Can I cheat to summon one? It's time to meet some ghosts. Feeding ambrosia is optional. Visit any bar on Wednesday night. Why? Why doesn't it count? I should have kept my graves in my inventory, because maybe if I go back home, pick up the grave, and then bring it here, I can summon them. And then if I meet a ghost, it'll count. Or we could try to go to a different bar. Let me try the Oasis Springs one. The last thing I needed for this to not work, honestly. Okay, I'm at the bar on ghost night. I'm scared to let it run too much in case ghost night ends, because I don't want like the thing to time out and then me have to wait until next Wednesday. If this is how this video ends, I swear. This is like so Sims 4. Of course this is happening. I'm bringing every single one of these graves with me, and I'm gonna go back to ghost night and see what happens. If the game won't make it ghost night, then I will make it ghost night, okay? I will summon all of the ghosts. I'll spawn them if I have to. Okay, here's Dad. Call forth ghosts, please. Oh, okay, I had to meet a ghost and it wasn't spawning any. So that was the problem. So me summoning him counted that time. What a party. Everyone will be talking about that for months. I don't know about that. Is that it? Oh my god, that was it. That was the last thing. Oh man, it's over. Okay, I'll claim everything. We got the trash fruit. We got a want refresher. I got another death flower. And I also got the retrading potion, and that's the end of it. Well, that was interesting. I think I'm gonna have my sim go back to the house. None of those last rewards really matter. So if I were you, and if I hadn't played this yet, and I wanted to make sure I could get through everything, a lot of the previous weeks were doing things like cook while at level 7 of the cooking skill. You can kind of cheat through that because you can use skill cheats to make your sim level 7. If you haven't done this yet, even if you don't want to play through it, I would still encourage you to like cheat yourself through it a little bit, because I really would hate for you to miss out, because a couple of these items are kind of cool. I forgot about the casket. Wait, let me go back to the house. I want to see the casket so bad. I've been waiting for that one. It's cool to finally have a base game casket too, because you can sort of make, even if you don't have life and death, you can still kind of make a cemetery lot if you wanted to. I mean, I've been pretending to make them for years. Is it in the bed category? Sorry about my cat. Hey, I have a cat cam. I don't usually put it, she yells a lot, sorry. I don't usually put it in my videos, but if she's here, we might as well. What's the harm? Yeah, casket of quiet repose. Oh my gosh. So it's a bed. Energy 4, stress relief 2. It's got like this skull on the front. Well, I want to sleep in that tonight. Can we get rid of our bed? What if we just delete it? Let's use this instead. That's way more fun. I will say I'm not super thrilled about the texture on this. Doesn't it look a little bit weird? Maybe it's just a little flat. I don't know. I'm overthinking. It's not that bad. And we don't have anything like this. So it's a win. It's still good to have. I like how it's red inside too. Oh, fun. Okay, I'm enjoying everything from this event so far. I have really liked all of the items. TV season premiere. Shadow worker from nearby charged jet. Oh, through acceptance and serenity, Morgan is ready to face the darkest secrets of life and death. Her special connection with the other side allows her to summon dark forces and bend them to her will. Let me summon the Grim Reaper. Obviously, I can do that now with this thing that we got from the event, but this is more fun. Oh, sorry. My cat cam's not in a good place. There we go. That's better. This video is kind of a mess. I'm sorry. No one needs a high quality video today. We just need some distractions, right? Look at her. She's all shy. Oh, you're gonna meet Grim. Are you so excited? He doesn't like you. We had a really hard time talking to this guy in the previous episode. No, look at this. Look at this. Awful compatibility. They did not get along. I learned that the only way I could do this was by being deceptive to him. That was the only successful interaction with the Grim Reaper. Terrifically terrifying. How terrifying. Morgan will have to calm down a bit after all this excitement. Fear the Reaper. Okay, sure. Well, I'm ready to throw our funeral then. I guess I'll just get myself some food. I can eat some leftovers and then we can go host it for Dad. I brought his grave home with me, right? I didn't leave it at the bar? Yeah, okay, we have it. We're fine. Let me clean this real quick too. Oh, death calls. Dang it. I'll send her alone. The Grim Reaper is playing with my cow plant. He probably likes that it tried to kill me. He's like, yeah, I don't like that one. Eat her again. I can't even like super speed through the day because he's here. He's talking to my cat. Don't touch the cat. He's gonna corrupt my my cat. He already corrupted that one. He's watching my cat pee. Oh, it's gone. We're fine. Blair wants to come over. I'm not even home. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Sorry. Jeffrey Landgrab? I'm gonna inherit from Jeffrey Landgrab. Every time I've seen this pop up so far, it's been from a stranger, like a complete stranger. That's Jeffrey Landgrab. I will gladly accept free money from Jeffrey Landgrab. Thank you very much. Oh, and Salem aged up. Happy birthday. Oh, she wants to come over. How many phone calls are we gonna get? No. Oh my God. She called me again. Okay, 5 p.m. I am home. I'm gonna put my ambrosia in my inventory. I'm still dressed up as the Grim Reaper. Feels like an appropriate end to this though. And I'm going to plan a funeral. So the departed Sim will be our dad, Nick. Will be the host, obviously. We'll obviously invite Blair. I could bring Salem. Maybe Dead Judy can come. Wisteria is Blair's cat, so she can come. Everybody else kind of hates me, but I could try to invite them too. See if they want to show up. I don't know. I won't hire an entertainer or anything. I think we'll mourn the deceased. I'll give a mournful eulogy. Oh, you don't like it? No? Okay, no, not a mournful eulogy. Sorry, a lighthearted, no? She doesn't like the funeral idea. Maybe it's because the cats are coming. Is she mad about the cats? She said, I will be the only cat here. That's my bad snap. I uninvited them. Sorry. Okay, give a mournful eulogy. Maybe we could play an instrument, moment of silence, light candles. I'll do a toast. We'll play some music. And then I think I will host it at the cemetery. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I'm able to give him the ambrosia. I guess I could just add him to my household if I have to. It's raining. I'm tense from it being dirty. I'm yearning. Ugh, to be loved. Morgan Shadow is overwhelmed with the need for romance. I don't have time for this right now. I can't handle this. Okay, I got Nick's grave. I guess I'll put it up here and maybe I'll change it to be like a cuter urn. Maybe Nick like loved horses and so we can have the horse urn. Or I could put it backwards so you can't tell it's a horse urn. No. Oh my God, I just tried to assign a sim and it's gonna crash. There's actually no way. Oh my God. I think I hate this game. I don't need this right now. No, I haven't saved. I haven't saved a single time. What do I do? Is it gonna crash? It's not, oh, it won't even open the menu. Why does this always happen with this game? It was gonna be such a nice finale. Sometimes if you Alt F4, save and exit. Oh my gosh, sometimes that works. Oftentimes these things happen when I'm actively already trying to close the game and you can't like Alt F4 from a loading screen, but Alt F4 just worked on that freeze. Maybe. We'll see if it actually did save. Oh, I'll wait for it. The save might have gone through. Please. When was the last save? It worked. It saved. Okay, we're fine. We're back. We're good. Deep breath. All is well. Okay, should I try again or is it not worth it? Oh, it worked that time. What the heck? Okay, well, let me get my memorial portraits all set up here for Nick. Let me update them. I think I want the red flowers and maybe I'll place a funerary drape tribute on this too. Agatha, I can't deal with this. Hello, mate. We would love for you to come visit us again in Henford-on-Bagley. I would love to visit. Not now. Honestly, girly, it's hitting too close to home. Me living in Florida with my British husband. Oh boy, it's too real. All right, let's go host a moment of silence first. None of these people knew my Sim's dad, like at all, but I'm trying anyway. I mean, a bunch of strangers came. Look, Olive did. Why are you all dressed like that? Like, why are you wearing that, Blair? I gave you nice outfits. Better. See, isn't that pretty? Okay, I will now give a mournful eulogy. I shall now toast the deceased Sim. I actually haven't done this spread ashes thing yet, although I don't know if spreading the ashes, oh yeah, inside. I don't know if that was a good idea. We should have brought them somewhere else. All right, let me call forth the ghost, or even better, I wonder if I could add him to the household. Did it work? Oh, there he is, departed Sim. Hey, add to family. I've got a really exciting event for us here today. I have spent weeks trying to make this for you, Nick. Congratulations, you can now ingest the ambrosia. We also could sell it for 6,400, but I won't. I put a lot of effort into bringing this guy back to life. Oh, you're gonna see that I didn't give him outfits. Oh no. And the series ends on a ridiculous note again. But hey, after all of this, everything has culminated in Nick eating this ambrosia. He died tragically long ago to a killer rabbit. And now, after all of this, he's eating his little snack. Wait, I'll get a screenshot. Great, thank you. He's eating his little snack and then he's gonna come back to life. Wait, watch. Are you flirting? Oh my God, Olive is flirting with him. She's gonna kill him again. You can't die again. You already died once. This is ridiculous. ridiculous. Olive Spectre coming to flirt at his funeral? Shame, shame. Look how much romance they're getting autonomously. Oh, that's drama. That's really funny. Okay, well, Nick is back. It looks like he is officially human again. Yeah, oh, I timed that well. What now? He dates Olive and then she kills him next. He just dies again. Oh, you know what we should do? Oh, there's a euphoric presence from a ghost. What I'm more interested in is woohooing with Blair. I think we should end the series on them woohooing in the crypt. That just seems like fun. Whoa. They look good together. I'm glad we did this. Okay, you two have fun. And I guess now is a good time for us to discuss this whole Reaper's Rewards thing and kind of think through final thoughts. I still feel a little bit unsure about the whole concept, right? Because on one hand, I do like the idea of trying to reward players, and I understand where they're coming from with this like desire to encourage people to log into the game. It makes sense that the Sims team is like trying to get players to come on every week, because we all know how many people play The Sims like obsessively for a weekend and then not again for 3 months, right? Like a lot of us play the game that way. Not me, I mean, I'm here every day, but like most people who play The Sims play with that sort of pattern. So I don't fault them for wanting to give incentives for players to come on more often than that. And I do like the idea of giving out free content. Like I'm never gonna complain about free content, especially when it's like a base game update that everybody's able to access. You don't have to pay for it. It just has that requirement of you needing to actually play through a challenge. When they did this last time, it was login rewards and all you had to do was open the game and then you would unlock the next thing. And that was way worse because that was stored locally. So that means if you got like a new computer and you didn't copy over your Sims game files, you wouldn't have them on your new computer. They have since changed that. They gave out all of the last event rewards to everybody in a free update. They kind of like backtracked on it. So everybody has those permanently. And this event's rewards are connected to your EA account. So as long as you're logged into your EA account, you'll have them no matter what computer you're playing on. So that's an improvement. I'm glad they fixed that. It also takes 6 weeks to finish this, but you had a lot more than 6 weeks to do the whole thing. And you were able to go back and complete past weeks at any time. Like if you didn't finish week 1, you didn't miss out on week 1. You could still go back and play it from the beginning. So you still have time. There's still 2 full weeks left. And realistically, it won't take that long to complete it, especially if you cheat through it. So even if you don't want to play the whole thing, you can cheat it. Like I said, skill cheats are going to be your friend. You can get a lot of these items out of debug or off the gallery. Like you can get a full grown deathflower plant off the gallery if you just search deathflower on the gallery. So there are ways to achieve this without you having to work for it. And like I said earlier, I still think that's worth you doing. I just don't want you to miss out on the items, because what if, 6 months from now you're like, wait, I want that Grim Reaper bike and I can't get it now. So take some time at some point, maybe this weekend, if you have a chance to play The Sims, see if you can get through the event. I really don't want you to miss out. And actually, I had fun doing this. There were some parts that I was really frustrated by. Like the Grim Reaper hating me was funny, but really difficult, because at one point I had to befriend him and I didn't want to cheat it, but he would not speak to me. Like everything I tried, he hated, because they have bad compatibility. So you might have had an easier time with that. My Sim did not get along with him. I was also really annoyed by this thing today where like the ghost event wasn't working quite right. We did fix that too, but there's always some hiccups with these things. Considering this was the second time they've done one of these, I think that they're probably planning on continuing to do them in the future. And it is kind of an interesting pre-pack idea, because it kind of hypes the community up with a bunch of stuff related to the new pack, but for free. So just as an example, we have that new casket in the base game now. They added a casket bed in Life and Death too, but now everybody can get one in the base game, even if you don't have Life and Death. So it's kind of a fun way to pull some of those features from packs into the base game. And obviously they could have done that anyway without making you work for it. They could have just given us this stuff in an update. We could have just had the Grim Reaper tattoo in an update. And again, that's where I'm kind of torn, because part of me is like, wow, it sucks people can miss out on this, but also it is kind of fun to have a challenge. And it is also kind of fun to have actual rewards to work towards. It isn't just like some random potion in game. There's like actual stuff that you can get. So I'm really going back and forth on this a lot. I think in an ideal world for me, I would wish that there was no time limit on this. I understand why they have a time limit on it, but I think I would be way happier if it was just permanent forever and if you could like enable it from the scenarios, because there are all these scenarios that we can do. And imagine if they had like the Reaper's Rewards thing and you could just choose to start it. So even if you play The Sims for the first time 2 years from now, you could still go back and start this event again from the beginning, and you'd still have to play through the whole thing, but if you did play through it, you could still get everything. I think that's a happy medium for me. Will they do that? Probably not, because their goal is to have you log in right now. They want you to log in today and get FOMO about the game and get FOMO about Life and Death and then buy Life and Death. Like, this is an enticement for you to play today. So they're probably not going to extend this. I would just prefer that. But I'm kind of curious to hear what your thoughts are on this. Like, how did you like this event? Did you think it was fun? Did you think it was too easy? Because there were points where I sort of felt like it was too easy, but I think that for the average Sims player, that's probably a good thing. It wasn't too difficult to keep up with this over the past few weeks. Obviously, I was making like individual videos about it, so when it took 10 minutes, I was like, okay, wow, that's bad. But for most people, like, you wouldn't be doing it in just the one save, you'd be doing other things in that save, like you wouldn't be making a video on it. And so it being completed in a reasonable amount of time is also a good thing. I think saying all that, I feel good about this. I liked it, it was fun, I liked the items, I love the Grim Reaper, so having him have a special event was cool. And I'll probably stop rambling now. This was not my most like clear and concise video about this, obviously. I think I get a pass on that though, considering the day. I didn't have to film this today, but I still wanted to post a video for you. I won't get into it too much because I know you're all seeing the election everywhere, so you don't need me to do it too, but I am also devastated. I don't even know where to begin with it, to be honest. It's just completely mind-boggling to me that we did this again. We're gonna get through this. I am thinking of all of you, and I think with that, I'm gonna end the video right here, and I will catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. Also, sorry if my cat screaming scared you. My cat is very old and she can't hear very well, and so she's gotten very loud and very vocal in her old age to the point where it can be a little bit jarring if you've never heard it before, so I'm sorry.